part 2. I don't know why, but my camera just stopped. So I apologize for that abrupt ending. I don't know if you heard all about this, because I have to look up after I put this book away, and the camera was off. So this is the algebra and trigonometry book. I got it because I love to use the the math equation stuff and the lines and all that in my journals. Didn't like the math, but I like the book. This is Good Housekeeping's new complete book of needlecraft. It says new, but new for that time, I guess. Let's see what year this is. 1971. And look at this, guys. Look at this. Now, there is more than I'll ever use. Ever. So if you would like to buy some of these pages, leave me a comment down below, and I'll get you some of these pages out and make you a special order in my Etsy shop. So, because that's like as big as a dictionary. It's huge, y'all. Okay, then I picked up some games. So, I'm always looking for, I like puzzles and game pieces and stuff like that. I don't just do journals, I do mixed media as well. But the journals are that's what makes the bread and the butter here, right? Okay, so this is an old MASH game. I found this at Mary's thrift store, and it was $2.99 and then half off. So I paid $1.50 for it, or $1.49. An old MASH game, and I'm just excited about all these cards. Like, these are excited. I'm very excited. So if you want some of these MASH cards, let me know. Again, I'll make you a special. I'll sell you some. Okay. Then I got, this is a giant floor puzzle, and I didn't buy it for the puzzle itself. I bought it for, I didn't buy it to make the puzzle. I bought it for the puzzle pieces. Don't fall off. Okay, sorry. I bought it for the puzzle pieces because the giant floor puzzles have really big pieces, and I like to, in my mixed media, I like to alter them. So that's what I bought that for. Oh, wait a second. I forgot. I have to show you guys this book that I found, and I'm keeping it for me because I absolutely love it. It's huge. You guys, look at this book. Where'd my ruler go? Where'd my ruler? I just bought that ruler and I already lost it. Oh, here it is. This book is huge, and I just love it. It's not old. So that's 15. It's about 18 inches long and 13 inches wide. And it's all torn up. I found it at the Goodwill bargain bins. It's all torn up. Look at that. It's torn, see? But I had to have it. I absolutely love these illustrations. I mean, look at them. Look at them. They're awesome. I love them. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to make myself something out of this book because I love this book. I don't know what, but I'm going to make something. And then at the Goodwill bargain bins for 15 cents, I got basic gray paper. Couldn't pass that up. I love basic gray. It's one of my favorites. And it's hard to find the old basic gray anymore. Okay. This is a fairies puzzle. Again, I just like the puzzle pieces. I like the box. Also, I am going to do a series of fairy journals. And when I do, I may use this box as a cover. Just because I really, really love it. Yeah. So, and I'll find something to use the puzzle pieces for. I'm always using puzzle pieces for stuff. And then this one is a round puzzle. Again, this is brand new. So is the fairy one. These two are brand new. I didn't get it for, because I want to make the puzzle. I got it for the puzzle pieces. So, and this round circle right here with the kitty cats in it, I could make a round journal out of that. Wouldn't that be cute? Oh, somebody out there is going to be a kitty cat lover. Okay, and then this is 4 puzzle boxes. 4 puzzles are in this box, and these puzzle pieces are wood. And for my mixed media, I just thought I have to have those. This was brand new too. I forgot to take some of the wrapping off, but I tried to take all the wrapping off so that I wouldn't glare you guys or, blind you with the glare. Let me get a drink. I'm very thirsty from all this jibber jabbering. Sorry about the slurp. This is Spanish bingo flashcards. And I have an old set of it's actually called Mexican Bingo, the old one. And I found this one. It's brand new, still wrapped. So, and I love these cards because they're just really cool. And for in a journal or even to make a cover of a journal. And I'm sorry for the glare. But yeah. So, and the other ones I found, the older ones, the bingo cards were made out of like thick cardstock, and they make great tags, really great tags. So that's what I used those for. And I found a logo board game. Never played it, but it's got all of these cards in it, and it's brand new as well. But my son and I, we love games. But this is one we probably would never play because it's just not for us. But, I mean, we have hundreds of board games. We love board games. So I'll just use the cards and stuff. And I might try and salvage some of this box because I just love it to make tags out of or something. I just love it. Or even to put on a spine. Wouldn't that be cool on the spine of a book? Yeah. I am going to make a series of journals, board game journals. So it's going to be cool. And another puzzle. This one I got at a yard sale. Don't know if all the pieces are there. But I just got the pieces because I like the different colors. This one has a lot of natural colors. So it'll be great for, my journals. I'm sorry about the glare even on my table. I'm going to have to figure out something, guys. So, pardon me while I get all this figured out. These are only my second and third video. Sorry. Okay, and the last thing from this haul, my friend gave me this. She had it in her closet. It's an old bingo game. And so, I was like, well, I don't really need the bingo basket thing, but I might just keep it and put some buttons in there and use it as like a display piece. But it has these bingo cards. They're double-sided and they're thin cardstock. And then all these little balls, I'm getting a Dremel so that I can make things like these bingo balls and some other game pieces that I just have been hoarding. So that I can drill and put the little screw eyes in them, and then I can use them for charms on journals. That's one of the things that I do on my journals that I can't help. I always do it. I don't know why, but I make these huge, like, chunky charms hanging on the binding of my journals. And each journal gets its own unique chunky charm on the side. I call it a chunky charm for lack of something else to call it. I don't mean to compare it to anybody's beautiful chunky charms, because I've seen this one lady that makes absolutely gorgeous chunky charms. But I didn't know what else to call them, so that's what I kind of call them. But yeah, so that's what I brought this home for. And again, I think this would make kind of a cute display to put some, I don't know if buttons would stay in there, but I don't know. I'll figure something out. And the bingo cards are just fantastic. And then one more thing. I got this on eBay, but I'm going to go ahead and include it in this. It is a sewing basket, okay? And it was closed. It had the lid on it. This is the lid. And it's old. It's very old. It's from the 40s. And these are all the needles and stuff. I pulled them out of the bottom. They were all in the bottom. I took them out of the bottom. Now, I see why they don't make them this way anymore. But that's the inside. It came with this long, huge, I assume this is, I don't think it's a hat pin, because it's just like one little thing on it, and it's just, I mean, look how long that is. If anybody knows what kind of pin this is, can you let me know in the comments? It might be a hat pin, but it just seems awfully long for that. My grandmother had hat pins, and I don't remember any of them being this long. But yeah, and then it also had a bunch of like bias tape and the old lace stuff, you know, stuff like that in it. And I already took that out because I use that stuff on my snippet rolls. So, but I just wanted to show you guys. I mean, this is a really cool sewing box. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I just liked it, so I bought it. I think that's about it. So just to top everything off, in case you look at this video and not the other video or something, I'm going to have my shop open this week. If you want any of the MASH cards, just leave me a comment, or any of the logo game cards, leave me a comment down below, and I will make you a reserved listing in my Etsy shop. Also, the needlecraft book, that big, thick, like, dictionary-sized needlecraft book. If you want any pages out of that, leave me a comment, and they won't be expensive. And I'll make you a custom listing, too, in the Etsy shop. So, yeah, it will be open this week. Since I moved, I have to go and open up another bank account for it, because it used to be on a bank that was where I used to live, and I don't live there anymore, so I got to move the bank account. And then it'll be open. And I've been working really hard on snippet rolls, so I have a bunch pre-made. Unless somebody has a special order, I have a bunch pre-made, so if you order one, it'll probably go out really quick. And I've been working on fabric flips of all different styles. Well, these are Christmas, so these won't be available yet, but there's a couple of those. And I'll just show you a few. This is another Christmas. I'll just show you a few here. And I'm going to put these in my shop. So, yeah. So, you know, I have tons of chenille, so a lot of them will have chenille. Not all of them have chenille because, you know, some people don't want chenille because it's bulky. But, yeah. So I have been working diligently on fabric flips to sell in my shop. And what I'm going to do is, you know, I'll do a random where you can just order some randomly and you get what you get. And then I'll do some in types, you know, floral or what have you. And they're all different shapes and sizes, and they've got, you know, old doily pieces on them and all different kinds of fabrics and lace and linens and just embroidery, all kind. I'll show you. This one's pink gingham, and then look, this one's just completely different. So they're all different shapes and sizes and types. So, yeah, I'll have these listed in the Etsy shop soon. I've been working really hard on them. I don't know, I probably have 200 sitting here that I've already sewn, and then I have the whole box that I'm still working on. I work on it at night when I'm watching TV. So, yeah. Any other questions, go ahead and leave it in the comments, or you can also convo me on my Etsy shop, which is Me and My Son Treasures. And even though my shop's not open, I still get the when you send me a message, I still get it. And oh, if you like this video, could you give it a thumbs up? Because this is, like I said, these are my second and third video. And if you have any comments about something I'm doing that's dingbat, let me know. If you like what I'm showing and doing, let me know and subscribe. And I will be very, very, very shortly doing a video on how I do part of my snippet rolls. I can't show you all of how I do it because it's like a 2-hour process for each one. But I will show you how I run it through my machine and all that, and how I make sure. and how I add stuff and how I make sure that I get everything sewn down, and I'll show you guys how I do that. What else? Oh, again, I am going to do a guest design team project for Diane Shaw at Shawcraft One and my old barn door. She sent me one of her digitals. It's the quilted sewing one. She sent me that a while back, and my son has been fussy cutting it for me because I don't like fussy cutting, and he doesn't mind it, so I let him do it. And I'll make a journal out of that, and that'll be one of my videos also. Oh, Selena from Amore Fabriques and I are gonna, I'm gonna be sending her some, of my, snippet rolls, and she's gonna make a kit, and I'm gonna send her some snippet rolls to, use in the kits. So you guys will each get a piece of snippet roll if you buy one of her kits. Oh, another thing that I'm adding that I didn't have in there before is I started making snippet rolls that are a little bit wider, that are specifically to be used for pockets. And then I made some that are a little bit narrower that are specifically used to make belly bands. And they're shorter strips. They're only about a yard long, but there's still a snippet roll that I made, and you can use it just for those specific things if you want. And that way you don't have to buy, if you can't afford to buy the whole long snippet roll with all the fancy stuff on it, you can buy one of those, and you still have some, you can use them for tags or whatever too, but I'm making the shorter ones so that, and like I say, they're for the belly bands, they're about 2.5 inches wide, and for the pockets, they're, I don't know, over 6 inches wide, so that, you can make a pocket. So, and again, they're shorter. Now, if you want a snippet roll, it's not going to be cheaper to buy those. It'll be cheaper to buy a whole snippet roll, because the snippet rolls, and that's another thing. I want you guys to know that I do the free shipping on 35 and over. However, I do not raise my prices for that. I did not. My prices are my prices, and I did not raise them when I did the free shipping. I just want you guys to know that, because a lot of people were saying on YouTube that people were just raising their prices. I didn't do that. I think that's dishonest. So I did not raise my prices to eat the shipping cost. I did not. So it really is coming out of my pocket. Any other questions? Leave them down below, because I can't think of everything. I have my notes, but I left them over there. So anyway, so that's all for now. I thank you guys for visiting with me. And again, I'm sorry for the last video ending abruptly in the middle of a sentence or something. My camera just randomly shut down. So, yeah, I'll see you guys really soon. If there's anything else, just give me a holler and I'll see what I can do. All right, thanks, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.